Okay, I will try to be as succinct as I can. This will be a brief video about tech options and Hibiki's Safejump, how they cover them. There's a few different things you can do in this game when you get knocked down. The default that a lot of people opt to most often is etech. The moment you hit the ground, the moment you're able to, you're holding a button, the moment a combo ends, you get out of it. In the training mode, you'll see that is the default in this fifth menu. There are a few alternatives. There's delay tech, which is like etech, but you wait a little bit. You can just kind of lie there, and then eventually get up. That and the version of that, which is just lie there and then get up, but you do it faster, is a little bit more niche. You're not going to run into that as much, but it does exist. And then there's rolls in either direction. The nice thing about Hibiki's Safejump is that it covers a lot of these very well. There's only really one solid answer, and it's still kind of Hibiki's turn even then. And that is the Safejump off of 214C. And some buttons into this move, 214C, is the most basic, kind of straightforward combos you learn with this character. Instant air dash, JC, and block. Or, alternatively, and I'll get into why you might do it, dash forward, jump, JC, block. This is really nice because if they instant tech, it's not on block switching, so I'll hit them with a low. They have to block it. If they emergency tech, which is the most common thing that people are going to do, they're going to block. They have to block it. If they don't block it, they're just going to get hit, and then you can do like a, just like a jump in combo. I didn't dash there, so I didn't get the momentum. If they roll, you get a full combo. That one's, I kind of was messy and sloppy there, but much easier one. Works pretty much both sides. So if they roll, they're in big trouble if you do this Safejump properly, if you're ready to hit rolls, if you're ready to combo them when they happen. Or if they just sit there, same thing. The only real decent answer to this is delay tech. And the reason is, it gets rid of one major upside in this situation, right? There they have to block. Let me record doing the Safejump really quick. Right? If I am eating this and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this, I'm going to DP. It gets blocked. You don't actually hit the opponent because they go invulnerable. You hit the ground faster, you can block in time most often. Some characters, if they have meter, the Safejump might get beaten, but you can cross that bridge when you get there. Delay tech is nice because you make them land, you make them, then they want to, like, if you want to get the same luxury of having to then make the opponent block, you have to do things a little differently. You have to press some buttons. But if I delay tech, and if they're still trying to meaty me, then a DP will work. So, really, until they start doing this, you put yourself in a pretty good situation just doing basic combos into instant air dash or jump forward JC. Now, I'm a little awkward on doing the instant air dash version because I more often do this version. This one is nice because I didn't use my air action doing the air dash when I jumped forward. So, I have the option of threatening high with that, with a low air dash to the ground. And in that situation, if they delay tech, all of a sudden, it's as if they did an etech. They have to deal with the much later JC. And there's other options that can come after that, and this is not a particularly strong option compared to the safe jump, because if they roll, they can get away from it. If they etech and you're doing some, low to the ground shit like this, this is a great spot to get randomly jabbed or DP'd. But it's a nice option when they're showing you too much respect and they're just blocking everything. It's a good option when they're delay teching a lot. I think that's the basic idea of the safe jump and techs in this game. A really good way to build decent habits is to set these options, emergency, roll, and wake up, to completely random, and behaving accordingly, just doing whatever combos you're used to into running the safe jump and comboing them appropriately as good as you can. Couple of things I want to mention. There is like a way you can very slightly delay your etech. It's like a delayed etech, but it's not a delayed tech. And if that sounds confusing, I get it. I still have the safe jump recorded, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll just record it again, like tighter as usual. I'm not actually recording there. So, if I very carefully wait just after the spot where I would normally be able to etech, there was a situation there where I could have been able to DP. I just missed the input, so let me try again for you. DP motions aren't that hard. Whatever. You don't have to worry about that if you are starting out, but it does exist. Another thing I would also like to mention, you can see that etech is on, but let's make you jump. Izuna. Izuna is unique because it is a hard knockdown. If this looks like delay tech, even though etech is enabled, it's because you can't etech hard knockdowns. This is honestly not a great ender. This is not a great way to set yourself up for strong offense to finish a combo. Because Hibiki jumps back and is like a little bit half screen away. But in the corner where they also don't fly back, this is decent because of the hard knockdown. The fact that it's a hard knockdown, and the fact that it's just you backing up a little bit and they also don't back up, and they don't have ground to roll away in, this is a much better position. You just run your offense differently in this position. You don't do the safe jump, you do some other stuff, like you... And this is also covered in that tutorial video that Mechsploit made a while back. You can do 2B5C. I rushed it a little bit there. And in case they roll, the 5C will actually come out and you can fully combo them for their troubles that doesn't actually, the third hit doesn't connect there. That's no big deal. I think that was plenty, maybe a little bit much. I hope this is a decent tool for learning.